if you're a bird. But I'm a bird.
A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys that fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out and we can completely and honestly be who we are. We can be loved for who we are and not who we're pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of the other. No matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person, we're safe in our own paradise.
I can be a man, be big and tough for you, darling. That won't be enough. I would learn to move mountains, not learn to part the sea. Whatever you want, whatever you need.
It's hard to imagine a more perfect venue for these two than to be outside, of course, surrounded by all the beautiful scenery.
MC Murph. I've known you both well since about 6th grade soccer. And I just wanted to thank you guys for always welcoming me into your home, whether you wanted me there or not. You two have a spectacular daughter who has played an essential role in my life for more than 22 years. And I just wanted to thank you two for raising the woman I'm proud to call my best friend. Mandy and I have been, I'll say, on and off best friends since about 7th or 8th grade. So you think after knowing someone for 20 plus years, you start to catch on to their antics. I find myself still learning. But in all honesty, I've never seen Mandy so confident and completely herself as she is with Ryan. She's a little too confident and comfortable. I'm shocked you stuck around this long. But after spending some time with the two of them, I can see that he has no problem pushing her buttons right back. So Ryan, I'm confident that you will always keep Mandy on her toes. And not just because she'll always be on her toes to keep up with your monstrous height, but I know that you will always continue to push her to be the best person she can be, day in and day out. Okay, this one's to Mandy. So the most important thing you've taught me over the past 22 years is what it means to be a good friend. I am so thankful that we've been able to maintain such a strong bond over the years. I am so proud of who you are, who you've become, and who you will be in your marriage. And I'm honored that I was able to stand up next to you today as you married Ryan. Thank you so much for being my best friend.
And if I could change a thing, you know, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came. My shoes, and I got dirt on my hands. But I'll take care of you better than any other man.
Marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. No ceremony can create your marriage. only you can do that. It's through love and patience. It's through dedication and perseverance. It's through talking and listening, helping and supporting, and believing in each other. We are gathered here today to celebrate Ryan and Mandy's commitment to one another, to offer our love and support to this union, and to allow them to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and nearest to them.
Mandy. I could start singing now, Mandy.
Please don't.
I had always heard that old adage that you should marry your best friend, but I really didn't know what that meant until I met you. You did way better than I'm gonna do.
I know, that's why I went first.
You absolutely are my best friend. As soon as I figured that out, I knew that I wanted to marry you. I'm so lucky life happened the way that it did, that you moved down the street when we opened up and lied about doing CrossFit.
I didn't want to pay. Sorry.
I'm so thankful to have met you and to have fallen in love with you, and pending the next few minutes, getting the chance to call you my wife. You're the most kind, big-hearted, and beautiful person that I know. I promise to make the most of this life, because all the fun that we're gonna have is gonna go fast. And I promise to be your best friend and partner through all the hard times and all the great times, when we're struggling and when we're thriving. I love you.
Ryan. I've had a crush on you since you scared the bejesus out of me on your scooter with your ridiculous safety goggles on. But that was my first glimpse of who you really are, and I haven't been able to get enough since. Taught me what it means to truly take care of a partner. I've never leaned on someone or trusted someone as much as I've been able to with you, and for that I am very grateful. You've taught me to be still-ish, to not stop thinking about the future adventures that I want, but also to enjoy the one I'm currently in. I promise to be present with you and appreciate you and the amazing life we've already built together. I promise to make time for just us. I promise to step up my adulting skills so you don't constantly have to be the fun police, but also keep you young. But most importantly, I promise to never stop fiercely loving you, not only because that has been the easiest thing I've ever done, but because you deserve it.
No other ties are more tender, and no other vows are more sacred than those you now assume. If you are able to keep the vows you take here today, then your life will have joy, and the home you establish will be a place of unconditional love.
So, the actress Mae West said that getting married is like trading in the adoration of hundreds for the sarcasm of one. Now, if you've ever had more than a 2-minute conversation with Ryan, you know what Mandy has just gotten herself into, right?
I was feeling shy until I realized that I was being a fool. All 'cause you were calm and you were cool, and all I had to do was move. Now I'm feeling like a freight train.
when I got married to Alicia, I wanted to get to know Ryan, and apparently getting to know Ryan means carrying his golf bag all over northern Colorado. So carry that bag I did, and I learned a lot about my wife. I learned a lot about golf, and I learned how to view the world with a unique perspective, and I thank you for that. Out of all of that, all of those miles on the golf course, I came out of it with a best friend and a brother, and I'm really appreciative of that. So, Ryan, you stood up as my best man at my wedding, and I'm proud to be here with you today. So, the first time I met Mandy, I liked her immediately. I mean, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's a lot of fun. And when I found out we could get free medical advice from her, I knew she was a keeper. I owe her like $8,000 in copays. She's never gonna see any of that. But Mandy, I am thankful for everything you've done for me. And I am thankful for the fact that Ryan is happier than I've ever seen him. So thank you so much.
Well, normally everyone has relationship advice for the newlyweds at this point. Being rather newlywed myself, I wanted to leave you here rather with some life advice learned from The Office. This advice is from On Faith and Love, from one Jim Halpert to Dwight K. Schrute. I know that every time I've been faced with a tough decision, there's only one thing that outweighs every other concern. One thing that will make you give up on everything you thought you knew. Every instinct, every rational calculation. Love. No matter what happens, you gotta forget about logic, fear, and doubt. You gotta do everything you can to be with the one who's gonna make this all worth it. At the end of the day, you just gotta jump. And it's that jump of faith for you two to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. It's trusting in each other as you go on this journey that you have vowed here today. And now, by the power vested in me, as witnessed by friends and family, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Ryan, you may kiss the bride.
Please welcome our guests of honor, the reason we're all here tonight, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan and Mandy Anderson.
You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because your reality is finally better than your dreams. So if each of you would be so kind as to raise your glasses and join me in a toast to Mandy and Ryan's new reality.
Cheers to your love and to growing families.
I love you guys. I wish you all the happiness in the world. And raise your glasses and toast Mandy and Ryan.
Here's to Mandy and Ryan. May your love and joy for each other continue to spill, amongst this community and everybody else that you hang with, because you make the world a better place.